I've been doing him for the past year and a half. And so finally, when I got back from school, I finally started picking up his phone calls because I can be a mean ass person. I'm not even gonna lie. I started returning his phone call, and he took me out on a date. That nigga, he plays no games when he takes a person out on a date. He spent every day we done went on so far, which is about up to 6. He done spent about a good close $150 every day. Huh? And that's what I'm saying. But let me finish. The things that I done noticed about him, though, that let me tell you my attraction first. First, I don't like a man with a misshaped body. First of all, you gotta have some type of muscle, type of a man with titties, a man with titties and a fat ass pregnancy belly, a nigga with flabby arms, and then that's what I'm saying. Like a misshaped body. Like I'm gonna need you to get in the gym and get something together. So this man, he don't work so much. He ain't even got to go to the gym. His body is just, them upright positions they'll be walking in. Yeah, he got a little muscle on him. His chest is toned up and everything. That was the plus. First, he was a chocolate brother, so that was attractive off that, because I think you kind of influenced that. Because I remember being younger, I was attracted to light skin because they're so cute, But I realized half of the motherfuckers was undercover gay. Yeah, and I was just like, shit, I want me a chocolate strong brother who own his shit, who know what he gotta do, and ain't gonna complain about that shit. And that's what attracted me to him. But just like me, he done been through some shit with females. And his last female cheated on him. The one before cheated on him. The one before gave him an STD. Cheated on him. Yeah. And I was like, shit, if I was you, that would have been the first strike of kicking a woman ass. And he was like, nah, I don't hit women. I'll probably shake the shit out you, but I ain't gonna hit you. And I was just like, oh, all right, well. I know you is, and that's why I was just like, shit. I would have, if I was a nigga, I'm sorry, I love my parents, the whole be a gentleman, be a man, you ain't supposed to touch lady. But that bitch would have got it that day. And I'm gonna tell you what the bitch gonna tell him. Oh, I got it when we first started dating, which was the year before, but I took the pills, but it just never went away. And I said, now come on, sit there and think about that shit. I said, an STD in your body for that long is gonna fuck up her vagina. You gonna have all kinds of shit coming out of that. And I said, first of all, she had it that whole time. You should have noticed that in a relationship. He was like, it was all normal. I said, no, that bitch lied to you and she cheated on you and she tried to cover it up by saying she had it a year before so she wouldn't lose you. He was like, yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I was just like, yeah, I'm glad you weren't stupid and stayed with that hoe, because if you did, you probably would have ended up with something else for her. And he was just like, yeah, I'm going to get her back one day. I am. And I was just like, all right, do you. And, huh? And I was like, all right, well, at least you up honest with me, because, usually a nigga wouldn't tell you some shit like that. And I was just like, okay, I got respect for you, but your ass want to go get checked before we, so, let's see. But what was very unattractive to me is the relationship satisfaction, a long-lasting relationship. And so he says, because he told me when we first started talking is that he always sees dudes trying to talk to me, men trying to holler at me, older men, since I act so mature. since I am so mature, and I'm very attractive and this and that and the other, and I wanted to have the females. I quiz you on something, I tell you, just to see if you was listening. And he ain't passed a lot of them tests. He don't really listen too much. I know he want to have sex, but I'm not feeling that at all. You ain't fit to get up in my pants. I've been off the dick for too long, and I can stay off for longer if that's what it takes. And I told him that. I said, I've been off it for long enough. You the one that want to be up inside or something. So if you don't behave, you don't act right, go ahead, go get back with one of your exes, because I ain't really about that shit. If you're gonna be childish, go back to them. And he was like, nah, they exes for a reason, whoop you. And I was like, okay. He really didn't give me a chance to know him before we got together. I'm saying after the first date, I don't know. Okay, the first date, let me tell you, we went out. A lot of niggas was trying to hit on me. I guess he backed up to see if I was gonna claim him or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't get down like that. The dude I'm out with right now, standing over there, he was like, fuck that nigga, this and that and the other. And I don't give a fuck about that nigga. He ain't my problem. And I was like, nah, honey, I don't get down like that. He was just like, well, whatever you want a real man, come and get with me. Nigga had a tattooed up under his eye. I said, oh, all right. And I walked off. And that's how that started off. We went to he took me to the movies, an expensive ass motherfucking movie theater. And I was just like, okay, well, you got that, you did that. That's what's up. We went out to eat. And he stopped and he got me something for my birthday. And that was about it. I mean, I found out him to just open up fully, and I asked, well, why not? If you really want the relationship as bad as he says, why not? And he just, every little thing is a little problem with him, because I guess he done been through some things. And since I was asleep a while ago, like tonight, for example, since I was asleep when he tried to call me when he got off work, he texted me mad, talking about, I'll be trying to call you and you don't answer the phone, and, just, complaining like a little bitch man, nigga. And I just seen a dude like 4 hours before. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there, I text back, I'm like, what the fuck is the problem? I just seen you, and I'm seeing you again today, so I'm not really understanding your issue. Actually, I'm waking up early in the fucking morning to come see you, and we're meeting up, and we're supposed to be hanging out all day today, so I'm really not understanding what your issue is. So, me trying to get some rest. Me, I have no attraction to light-skinned people. None at all. Y'all cool, y'all can be my friend, my partner, but as far as anything further, I have no liking for that, no attraction. Now, I love me a dark skin man. I know burnt as dark chocolate ass nigga, but I mean with a skin tone like mine or a little bit darker. But not no dirty ass skin, but I like me a chocolate man. And he gotta be not masculine, but he gotta have at least an upright body. I don't like no little skinny, cold nigga. That ain't my choosing. He gotta be taller than me. I'm 5'6". Yeah, he gotta be taller than me. I'm not fit to really deal with nobody that's my height or shorter than me, because I don't want to be trying to bend down and kiss your little midget ass. But yeah, that's really my type, is a chocolate man, a chocolate strong built ass man with some nice lips. What Because I didn't dated my share of men. I done experienced the mixed niggas, the white dude, the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, the not no damn Asian or Chinese niggas. No, I'm good. And basically through my experiences with them, it ain't worked out. The white dude wanted to be black so damn bad. The dude said nigga, and everybody stopped and looked at his ass. And I was like, you need to chill out. You remember your skin color, partner. You will get beat up in here by all these black people. Chill out. The mixed dude stayed in the mirror longer than me. And I was like, niggas with dreads stay in the mirror longer than me. And I was like, no, the little Mexican ones is the crazy motherfuckers that want you to have. Mexicans and Puerto Ricans are the ones that wanted me to have about 13 of their damn kids. And I ain't even gonna lie, I laughed at that motherfucking face, and I was like, is you kidding me? He was like, yes, I want 13 mixed pretty babies. And I was like, we'll find another stupid black person to have 13 kids. And I walked out. I said, I'm not to have no walk-in pussy, having no 13 kids. I don't know what's wrong with you, but because it's basically chocolate men from what, basically, like I said, you influence my decision a lot. It's your personality, how intellectual you are, how much knowledge and wisdom that I've seen a chocolate man have. And it's just, that's very attractive to me. And those are the types, they're on their shit. They want to get out there, they want to work, they want to do what needs to be done. Not all chocolate men are like that. But I'm talking about what is attractive to me is the ones that can walk around in a button-down shirt on a hot ass day, can walk around in a full suit, him on a hot ass day just walking around with his hand in his pocket, just looking sexy as hell. I'll be the one standing over there because I don't dress like a hoochie. I don't own hoochie clothes unless I'm in the house and I got on some little booty shorts and whatnot. But I dress very classy. I refuse to walk out the house dressing like anything else. I make sure my appearance stays up at all times. So basically, when I was at college, that is what I attracted was Kappas. And if you've heard of Kappas, they are the pretty boys. They're the ones that stay with the suits on. They're the ones twirling their cane, and the ones with the bow ties, and so that kind of enhanced my attraction to suit wearing, sexy business oriented men. And that's very just sexy to me. And I love a man with a lot of knowledge because I'm not a stupid individual. I have goals and I have a lot of knowledge. So it's basically, and plus I just love people with my skin tone now. And like I said, you influenced that, and being a gremlin influenced that because basically I got hit on by dudes like that the most with the little suits and everything, and that's just sexy to me. It's sexy. So you ain't no homeworking type nigga. You been in the picture way before he has. And it's bad that I'm already starting to see fault in the whole thing, and I'm just like, the nigga won't let me in. He'll let me in his pockets, and that's not the type of female that I am. And I told him that at the beginning of the relationship. I said a person can only do so much, but a person's personality, can really help the relationship out. A person's goals, a person's he don't really seem to understand that. I think he thinks he's going to save the relationship with money, and personally, I'm not one to go, huh? Yeah, nah, personally, I told him, I said, I'm not one of them gold digger females. I'm never going to ask you for no money. Ever in my life, I'm not going to ask you for no money unless it's definitely that I need it. And I haven't yet. I understand that, but I'm one of them types of females. I want to get my own. I don't want shirts. He's 22. Yeah, and the other dude was another thing that's attractive. Since I've been talking to you, I've always kind of been attracted to older men, like older than me. Yeah, and basically, really, the men my age, they want some pussy. That's it. They don't want no stable pussy. And you never know what's going around. And so now I'm like, if I'm gonna have sex with you, you gonna want protection. You gonna take your ass to that clinic, and you gonna show me some papers, and that's just real. You need motherfucker. I said you need to fling that motherfucker this way. Negro, please. You know, after this long, I've been wanting your ass. So don't act like you have fucking amnesia on this phone. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. I know you by now. Shit, I've been knowing you for years now. I'm gonna need you to, bypass that shit you speaking right there. Leave that shit in the trash and bring your ass my way and handle your business. Shut the fuck up. You ain't 50. You ain't 50. Shut that shit up. You don't need no Viagra. You can still get that shit up and pumping, veins and all, naturally. So hush. Yeah, you're right. It is very easy, and niggas don't go out to stuff pussy no more. Because I can tell, since I walk around, I keep my head up. I stay classy little motherfucker. Niggas will look at me, especially the hood niggas. They'll look at me, and they'll keep walking. They'll walk past me to the girl with the little booty shorts on with her booty hanging out. And I'll be like, hey, shit, if that's the type of easy pussy you want, hey, that's what's up. But the dudes approach me nowadays, this niggas with the suits on. And I'm just like, okay, well, shit, y'all want to work for some pussy. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Now, you rocking about me, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Don't do that. Don't rock that shit about me. Especially since, go ahead. I was about to say, especially since, I have known you, even though we fall out, fuck that shit. I still have known you for a good minute. And so, yeah, so it's like I could tell you start speaking some of that shit you be talking on Facebook, you start doing some of that shit my way, Brandon, I will come in front of you butt ass naked. Boy, that your statuses, they just be, I don't be commenting on them because you got some little groupies on your statuses all the damn time. But uh, but I'll be saying your political statuses, how you feel about Black Soul, and I just be like, ooh, that shit just sex to me, and he just makes me love black men so much more. That he was the first, really, to be honest, the first black man that that hadn't really been pursuing me for this long. We fall out, but we get right back on. So I'm just like, that's motherfucker. you kind of sparked my sexual attraction to, but your ass, you sparked my sexual interest. To be honest, I watched the porno thinking about you and I had an orgasm. And I was like, it just had that kind of effect on me because the girl was getting, hit from the back and he was tearing her shit up and I just started thinking about you. I had an orgasm and I was like, oh hell, ain't that some motherfucking shit? And I was like, oh, and then how you used to be talking to me, talking about, one thing I remember distinctively is, the part where you talking about you use one finger and just circle. And I was like, huh.